Let's build the best creeper farm for Minecraft Bedrock 1.20. I recommend building this farm above an ocean, which will result in higher rates, but you can build this farm above land as well. Now, the first step will be to build out some blocks, stack them up so you get to the surface of the ocean, and then from that point you want to stack up exactly 60 blocks. So now in this case we're at Y63, so I want to get to Y123. Here we are. Now you want to build a platform that has the size 4x7, so 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you want to fill in this platform so you have a nice rectangle out of solid blocks where you can stand on top when you AFK. Now on top of the platform you want to place a double chest in this position, so 2 blocks away from the edge, and behind the double chest you want to place 2, 4, 6 hoppers like this, all funneling to the chest. Now you want to surround the hoppers with blocks all the way around like this, and then we can place a Trident killer on top of this hopper system. In order to do this, you want to place pistons in a windmill shape like this. You have to sneak in order to place it on top of the hopper. And then at the outside you want to place observers with the arrow pointing towards that direction. Do that on all 4 corners like this. And now once you got the final one, you want to place some more observers, but this time pointing with the arrow from the observer towards the piston, and do this on all 4 sides as well. Now once you did that, you can throw in a trident with any durability, it won't break in the farm. Then grab a lever, place it at the front piston right here, flick it once, and then a second time to see if everything works. As you can see, it works like this. The pistons flicker around and you can hear the trident sound. Shut it off for now. And then what you want to do is to place 18 layers of blocks on top of your trident killer. So 1 time around will be the first layer, and now just 17 more. Now once you got that hollow tower set up, you probably want to see as well what's going on in the farm. In order to do this, you want to break these 4 blocks and place some glass instead. As you can see, this will allow you to see what's going on in the Trident killer. Now you want to get on top of your tower as well, grab some blocks, and then on one side you want to extend out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do the same thing at this side as well, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now you want to do the same thing on the 2 other sides as well, but this time build out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. Now once you got that, you should have built out by 8 blocks on these 2 sides and by 9 on these 2. Now you just want to connect all of the sides to a square, and after doing this, fill in the entire platform. Now that we are finished with that process, we want to build a wall all around our platform that is 1 block high. Make sure that you're going all the way around, and then on top of that layer you want to build another layer, but this time out of stairs that are open to the inside. As the next step, we need an infinite source of water. In survival mode, you can just place a square out of blocks, surrounded with some blocks on all sides, and then you want to place water in these 2 corners. And then you have infinite water, you can just grab it out of the corners. So now with that method, we can fill all these stairs with water. Once you filled in all your water, you want to remove the infinite source of water and all the blocks belonging to it. And then you'll see that on 2 sides, the water does not reach to the edge of our tower. And in order to change that, on these 2 sides, you want to place blocks in the corner as well. This will extend the water source by 1 block. But only on these 2 sides, of course. And as you can see, then the water should flow right until the edge of our tower. To do the next step, you want to get to any corner of your platform. There you want to stack up by 2, go 1 block in one direction and 1 block into the other direction, so you're 1 block away from the corner diagonally. Then you want to remove all the other blocks besides this corner block right here. And then you want to build out blocks all the way to the other corner, of course the same spot, so 1 block away to both directions, and then just repeat the same thing. And now just connect up everything to a square. Once you got that, you want to build stripes out of blocks, leaving 1 block gap in between. So you want to build these stripes every other block, leave 1 block free, and then just do the next one. Once you have set up all these bars, you want to do the same thing but on the other side. So you want to leave one block open and then build a stripe out of blocks. Again, leave one row free and then just build a line out of blocks in this row. As you can see, I'm finished and I got this waffle shape out of blocks. Now you want to get yourself some buttons, and in all the corner blocks you want to place buttons. This should follow the same system, so a button in the corner, then a free block, another button, a free block, button, and so on and so forth. After placing all those buttons, you then want to grab some trapdoors, and you want to place these trapdoors in all the holes that we have in the waffle shape. Please make sure that you build them facing the same direction, this will make things easier later. Also, don't open them yet, we'll do that later. Now as the next step, you want to come to any corner again, and then you want to stack up by 2 blocks and remove the lower one, so you have a gap of 2 blocks in between both of these platforms. You then want to mirror this exact thing to this height as well. So first of all, create the rectangle, then set up the waffle shape. Once you get that, you want to get to your first platform again, and then everywhere where you have not placed any buttons or trapdoors, you want to place trapdoors at the roof. So as an example, I have an empty block right here, so I place a trapdoor above, another empty block right here, another trapdoor above, and repeat the same thing until you got a trapdoor above every empty block. By the way, we'll need all that work done to ensure that we only have creepers spawning later in the farm. Next, on top of the second platform, you also want to place buttons every other block. Once you finish doing this, you can open all the trapdoors you placed at the first platform. And now that we opened all the trapdoors at the first platform, you can place trapdoors in the holes of the second platform as well. Make sure that they open towards the same direction as with the holes below, because only then the creepers will be able to fall straight through. Now you can repeat this entire process until you get to a total of 6 platforms. You don't need to have 6 layers, but this will give you the highest rates, so I definitely recommend it. On top of the 6th platform, you then want to build another platform. Only this time you don't want to create a waffle shape, but you just want to fill in the entire platform. Again, above every empty block of the 6th platform, you want to have a trapdoor at the roof. Next, go to the edge of the highest platform and then build out by 12 blocks. You want to do this thing on all 4 sides. After doing this, you want to connect all of them to a rectangle and then just fill in the entire platform. Once you got that entire solid roof set up, you want to lighten it as well to prevent mobs from spawning up here. Then go to your AFK spot, and there you also want to place a torch to prevent mobs from spawning. Now our farm is finished, and as you can see, the first creepers are already spawning. You want to activate your Trident killer to let them get killed automatically, and then you just have to wait until your first few are spawning, then they will spawn continuously. As you can see, this farm is quite fast. It will give you roughly 11 stacks of gunpowder an hour, and in the same time it will give you level 30. Holding a looting 3 sword will also maximize your rates. You just have to stand in front of your Trident killer, and then you'll get all the experience in your inventory, and all the items will be in the double chest. If the rates aren't as good for you, then check the pinned comment there, I have a Q&A for you. Also, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to subscribe. This would help me very much. Then we'll see us again in the next video. See ya!